Good afternoon. Fade to black breaking news for this Wednesday, April 3rd, 2024. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. How you doing? I want to start off today with this morning I got new tires put on the Jeep. And I got to tell you, there's nothing like driving your car on new tires. The Jeep got a new pair of shoes. Wonderful. I'm just sharing that with you. It was a glorious ride home. I want to thank everybody over there at Antelope Valley Tire and the work that they did. I was only there for a half an hour, in and out, done. New tires on the Jeep. All right, let's get straight to it. Great show last time with Billy Carson. And tonight we have Bob Frissell on the show. We're going to be talking about the Ancient Builder Race. And then tomorrow night here on Fade to Black, John Malore is with us. We're going to be talking about ETs in ancient literature and Christian ufology. Yeah, I keep saying it. There is such a thing. And we're going to be doing that tomorrow night. Let's get straight to it. On this day in history, 1996. At his small wilderness cabin near Lincoln, Montana, Theodore Ted John Kaczynski is arrested by FBI agents and accused of being the Unabomber, the elusive terrorist blamed for 16 mail bombs that killed 3 people and injured 23 during an 18-year period. Wow, almost 30 years ago. Seems like it was yesterday. Fader fact, the rarest language in the world is Niger Rep, a branch of the Benue Congo languages. Only 4 people in Nigeria still speak it. In fact, every 2 weeks, another language or dialect goes extinct. 90% of them are expected to disappear by the next century. We're going to be left with, I guess, English, French, German, Russian, Chinese. What's going to be left? Spanish, right? That's it. It's all going to be gone. Let's get to the breaking news. Now, this happened last night. Check this. A big piece of Chinese space junk crashed to Earth over Southern California, went right over my house last night at 1:40 a.m. in the morning, putting on quite a show for anyone outside. But I was sound asleep. I missed it. The fall created a blazing fireball witnessed by people from Sacramento to San Diego. The hunk of space debris was the orbital module of China's Shenzhou 15 spacecraft that launched 3 astronauts to the nation's Tiangong space station back in November of 2022. A Falcon 9 rocket, coincidentally, by the way, had launched 22 of SpaceX's Starlink internet satellites from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California's Central Coast about 6 hours earlier. We got to watch that launch, but it wasn't that. There was a lot of speculation that maybe the returning right section of the SpaceX rocket, the Falcon 9, burned up in the atmosphere. But no, it landed on its platform out there in the Pacific. So the debris was indeed from China, not Musk. A highly, the highly anticipated total solar eclipse is coming up very quick this Monday, April 8th, but crazy weather is now forecast for Monday's event. Severe thunderstorms are possible in parts of the southern plains and lower Mississippi Valley, including in the path of totality. Parts of Texas, including Dallas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana, are at an increased risk of damaging thunderstorms on Monday. Storms are going to be no joke. You're going to have damaging winds, hail, drenching rain, and perhaps a tornado are all possible. Totality, when the moon will be entirely blocking the sun, will occur along a more than 100-mile wide path from Texas to Maine, passing over cities like Dallas, Indianapolis, Cleveland, and Buffalo, New York. Scientists now say they have created an experimental new high-tech window coating that works like polarized lenses on sunglasses by allowing all of the visible light through while also reflecting unwanted heat and reducing energy usage for indoor air conditioning by as much as 30%. The research is published right now in the journal Cell Reports Physical Science. The new coating was developed by Tengfei Luo, the Dorini family professor for energy studies at the University of Notre Dame, and a team of researchers who were looking for a way to reduce the use of air conditioning without tinted windows. The key was finding a way to reflect ultraviolet and infrared light waves while allowing the full spectrum of visible light to pass through the windows. You can't see this coating. It's crystal clear, and it's amazing. Researchers at the Imperial College London have genetically engineered bacteria to grow animal and plastic-free leather. Leather that dyes itself. Their new process, which has been published in the journal Nature Biotechnology, could also theoretically be adapted to have bacteria grow materials with various vibrant colors and patterns and to make more sustainable alternatives to other textiles such as cotton and cashmere. Lead author Professor Tom Ellis from Imperial College London's Department of Bioengineering said, and I quote, "Inventing a new, faster way to produce sustainable, self-dyed leather alternatives is a major achievement for synthetic biology and sustainable fashion," end quote. And I got to say, I won't eat lab-grown meat. Not going to do it. Not. But I'll wear lab-grown leather. Sure. In a study published today in the Astrophysical Journal, scientists provide the most compelling evidence to date that a planet doesn't rotate, called tidal synchronization or one-to-one tidal locking. Astronomers think that many exoplanets are also stuck, including most of the candidates with potentials to sustain life. Researchers using the Spitzer Space Telescope measured the intensity of light coming off of the super-Earth LHS 3844b. They realized that the measurements could tell them the temperature of the planet's Earth-facing surface because the planet probably has no atmosphere. Now, check this out. Remember, these worlds don't have tides or seasons, or day-night cycles. So, is it possible to have life evolve? It's an interesting question. All right, here's another one. What time is it right now on the moon? What time is it right now on the moon? If you're an astronaut on the moon and you're looking at your watch, what are you syncing your watch up to? Houston, right? Cape Canaveral, NASA JPL, Greenwich Mean Time. What are you setting your watch to if you're on the moon? What time is it on the moon? Well, now NASA is aligning its clocks in preparation for the upcoming Artemis missions. By the way, 40 minutes ago at 1 p.m. Pacific, NASA started a press conference announcing the new astronauts and the new lunar rover. And I'll report back on that tomorrow. But today, the White House issued a memo directing the agency to establish a Coordinated Lunar Time, or LTC, which will keep time with our permanent presence on the moon. Like the internationally recognized Universal Time Zone, the UTC, LTC will not have time zones. It's going to be one time, as well as no daylight savings time. That's right. Now, China wants to put astronauts on the moon by 2030, and now they'll have to adjust their watches to NASA time. That's right. The United States was first once again. Well done. Billie Eilish and Nicki Minaj are among 200 artists calling for the predatory use of artificial intelligence, AI, in the music industry to be stopped. In an open letter also signed by Katy Perry and the estate of Frank Sinatra, they warn AI, and I quote, will set in motion a race to the bottom, end quote, if left unchecked. Tech giants, including YouTube, have tested AI making tools, and I've listened to the AI generated music. Some of it's okay, most of it sucks. A quote from the letter says, and I'm quoting, "We must protect against the predatory use of AI to steal artists' voices and likenesses." They went on, asking tech firms to pledge not to develop AI music generation tools, as I quote again, that undermine or replace the human artistry of songwriters and artists, or deny us fair compensation for our work, end quote. Billy Carson and I were talking about this last night. It's a really, really big deal. AI. All right. And finally, I'll leave you with this. Do you fly? Do you fly? I do. I fly a lot. I do a lot of sneak away flights too. I wouldn't even announce it. I'll just go to some city for the weekend and come back. I fly all around. I fly all of the time. But have you ever lost your luggage? Now, I only carry on. That's it. Unless I'm on some small plane flying private, unless I'm on some small plane or something like that. No. My luggage goes with me. I don't care how long the trip is. I don't care. It's all going to fit in one piece of luggage and a backpack if it's an extended stay. That's it. I never check my luggage. I've lost my luggage once. 1999. Remember like it was yesterday. Standing there, you don't want to be the last person at the carousel, right? Everybody's got their luggage. Everybody leaves. You're standing there. There's nothing left. You realize your bags are not there. You've got to turn around, go to the lost luggage counter, stand in line, fill out a form, give them your information, describe, go through the luggage that they have found. Your stuff is not there. You've got to leave the airport without your luggage. It's dreadful. It's a horrible feeling. A week later, United, I just disclosed who the airline was. United calls me, says, "We found your luggage." I was like, "Oh, cool. Where was it?" It's currently in London. Now, on that flight, I had flown to like Dallas or something. London? Okay, so a week later, my luggage shows up with everything. And I, from that day forward, I decided to only carry on luggage. That's it. All right? So, my public service announcement, my favor to you today is to give you the top 10 airlines most likely to lose your luggage. And the list was released today. All right? Here we go. Number 10, Frontier Airlines, losing 0.51 bags per 100 people. Now, if you have 200 people on the flight, that means one person on your flight is going to lose their luggage. Coming in at number 9, JetBlue Airways, 0.52 bags misplaced per 100. JetBlue. That's right. 200 people on the flight, one person losing their luggage. Coming in at number 8, no surprise here, the worst airline in the world, Spirit Airlines, 0.53 bags misplaced per 100. Coming in at number 7, SkyWest Airlines, 0.53 bags misplaced per 100. Coming in at number 6, this is a surprise, pretty good airline, Alaska Airlines, losing 0.59 bags per 100. Coming in at number 5, PSA Airlines, 0.61 bags per 100 people. Coming in at number 4, Republic Airways, 0.67 bags per 100. Coming in at number 3, Envoy Air. I would never fly in an airline called Envoy Air. 0.72 bags misplaced per 100 people. Coming in at number 2, United Airlines. 0.74 bags misplaced per 100 people. You fly United, they're going to lose your luggage. Carry on only. And number 1, the winner, coming in at number 1, American Airlines. 0.82 bags misplaced per 100 people. That is a flight of 200 people. 2 people on your flight are going to lose their luggage. One of them is going to be you. American Airlines, guaranteed. It's guaranteed. They're going to lose your luggage. There you go. Here's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Wednesday, April 3rd, 2024. Breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I didn't get a phone call from Renee. Why didn't I get a phone call from Renee? Tonight on Fade to Black, I want to remind everybody, Bob Frissell is with us, and we are going to be talking about the ancient builder race. All of that and more tonight with Bob. I'm your host, Jimmy Church, and for now, all I've got is Go Back Lee Tappy.